recording.
Hello, everybody. We are back with Dawn of Millenia once again. Last time we did some weird shit. Can somebody care to explain what weird shit we did with you?
Okay,
Oh,
so...
of course.
Okay.
Let GM explain Zector. Get the
You
fuck
said
off.
someone. I'm someone.
Beautiful, Zector. Beautiful. Last session, the party was absolutely trying gas villain for a few minutes because he had OP stats. He didn't allow the party. He did not allow the party to sleep because his stand ain't no rest prevented anyone from sleeping. The party went in the hunt for this guy and eventually managed to diplomatically turn off his stand, and everybody went instantly to sleep.
So we are in the mountains now. Probably hypothermia.
Probably all the rest of this part of JoJo is just gonna be dead.
You cut out.
The rest of this part is just gonna be a fever dream. All of you are dead.
Yes. So let's count out the corpses. Starting from the left, we have Annie Havoc being played by
LeQuia, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
I can see that you are looking for sense.
Next to them are the Walker Way, played by
The K-Man 0949. Hello.
That is a name.
It is.
Next to them is Sierra Sinatra, the closest thing to a JoJo combination of names we have. Go on, who are you?
I'm gay actor, thank you very much.
That is surely the synonym I expected from you. Next to them, it's a very botched icon with a very botched name, Samantha Rem. What is your botched name, real person?
Zector.
That is not very botched of you. Do we have to the right of this not so botched person? Is Johnny Z being played by a sleeping zombie? What is your name?
I'm Azmoda and I just woke up like 5 minutes ago.
Sleeping zombie has a name, and his name is Azmoda. We love him. Please don't kill us. We are here on the session 8, changing to track B, where me, SouthAmericanCoipo, I'm going to destroy your souls because I am not prepared to deal with any of this shit, and Jesussaur is going to try to make everything upbeat and happy because he's also very distressed about this situation. Okay, let's start this nonsense.
Okay. Oh god, I don't feel ready, but whew, I guess I just need to fall into it. I don't know. Today I just feel more stressed.
Go.
It is 9:03 a.m. As the party slept through the night soundly, they began waking up.
When did you go to sleep?
You went to sleep, you don't know, probably after 2.
Okay.
It was a good sleep. You just fall down to the cold mountains. Eventually woke up. At some point, somewhere, each of you begins waking up. A forest, very, very far away. Annie begins awakening. Her eyes begin to open, and a familiar voice echoes in her head. Hey, finally awake, huh?
What?
Your eyes finally open, and you see. Huh. Annie. Oh my god, you're finally awake. I got so worried about you. I thought you had died. You.
Annie just runs up and hugs her.
Annie, oh god. Why were you here?
I missed you so much.
Me too. She hugs hard, even harder.
How did you get here?
I actually don't know. It seemed that the boss found a way to track you. We followed our lead, and well, here we are.
What? He's here?
Yes, he's here, and he has been wanting to see you, so he got. Imagine he's very worried.
Why does he want to see me?
I think he was just worried that you just up and left. He didn't even say a thing. Why have you been here anyway? Why this?
I've been looking for my dad.
That is important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty important.
But I mean, I think I don't know. Gang stuff usually don't need much time to help me, but I wish you at least told me before you left.
I didn't know how you'd react. I just thought it'd be better if I said nothing. I was worried.
You don't need to be worried. You could. I don't think. I would like to help you if I could, in any way. And I do believe that if we could get you back in the gang without distractions, I think the boss could also want it. Don't you think? We could help you. The boss has his way to for finding people. Maybe he could help.
Do you really think he could?
I don't know. He found you, didn't he?
I guess so.
Though I really am not sure how. I think he contacted someone who could track you, but even then I wouldn't be sure. Anyway, what about we go off and show you to the boss? He will be glad to see you. We came all the way here just for you. And he has been kind of grumpy and whole cranky over the travel. We took way more time than we should. There was a lot of bumps in the road. I fell out of them. And his old bones haven't been happy ever since.
Wait. Where's
Yeah.
I was with some other people. Where are they?
Were you? Maybe I didn't see them. It was very dark. I heard a bunch of breaking from a lift, and I did climb up to try and figure out what was happening. Then I saw you, and I was surprised.
Yeah, there was me and like 4 or 5 other people. And
I did not check. I did went fast after I saw you and thought, oh, something bad was happening.
oh, there was, but yeah, I had some friends there. They were helping me out.
Oh,
I'm a little worried about them. I'm not sure if you'd have time for this. Could you help me try to find them, maybe? Like
find them.
Like, yeah, I'll go see the boss afterwards, but I'm just really worried about them.
Oh. The boss will not like this, but I guess we could do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And
She thinks, but
she
but
goes
let's
back.
do let's do fast because I did call the boss saying that I found you, and he will be cranky if we don't go there fast. More cranky than usual.
Yeah. And these guys are just good friends, so I want to make sure they're okay.
Okay. That is okay. Let me just put out this fire. She begins tapping on the fire with her foot. Just okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think the lift was this way. They begin walking through the mountain by countless and countless meters uphill. It's gonna take a while. As they begin climbing and eventually doing their path, 2 more people awake in a hospital. They spend most of the night, and they have been taken care by the nurses at the hospital, and 2 other people also there. Matt, who is also soundly asleep, and Nick Cage, who's extremely hurt, though no reason is visible just by looking at him. He looks having scratched, bruised, and something that you cannot describe in a single thought line. Walker? Walker?
Cayman, your voice is mute or whatever.
Yeah, I was on mute. Sorry about that. They've taken my legs. Oh,
You can't move yourself. You feel yourself very ish.
where am I? Oh, I remember. Blinding rage and mountains.
You begin to feel yourself waking up, and
Walker quickly, not liking to be laying prone, gets up and then sits on the side of the bed.
Speedwagon's still sleeping down, and very much just, God, that was, tiresome. How have you slept, Walker?
I slept pretty good, and it looks like our little culprit, they're fast asleep as well. It's going to be a while till he wakes up, I'm sure.
He's cuffed anyway, so we shouldn't.
That poor guy. Kind of wish that I would have found him when I wasn't tired. This would have been a lot easier without me wanting to break somebody's neck.
No, yeah. I can't imagine that he just wanted to sleep. That is... we could have helped him from the start.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but I guess that's just how the world works. You make assumptions of everybody's evil, and then suddenly you're the ass.
I mean, we could have tried something, I feel. Maybe
I'd have more of a head about me when I wasn't tired, but
suddenly
past is past.
This small nurse comes up. So, is everything okay with you two?
I'm doing just fine. I'm in tip-top shape. May I ask how I got here?
Well, a couple of people found you by the mountainside and started dragging you down. That is what I heard. They hopefully got you before you begin to, freeze to death.
Yeah, that would definitely have not been pleasurable. Do you know who did it? I would love to give them my thanks.
2 people entered the room. 2 of them, they look very concerned, especially to Matt. Oh, that is them right there.
Alrighty, wonderful. There's not any reason for me to remain in bed, correct?
No, you can walk up if you can. I don't think none of you have frost, so see if you can get up. That will be a good test in some way.
Wonderful. Walker immediately hops up. He's seeming like he is in the best condition he's been in a while.
Oh, good to see you up and going, Walker.
Might as well live up to my name for a bit. Gotta walk about. Well, thank you, ma'am. Your help has been greatly appreciated. No, I gotta go express my gratitude to these fine folks over here.
They see you coming, and they kind of look concerned and full of questions. Um. Um. Hello.
Hello. I heard you were the fine fellows that I would say saved my life.
Yes, I remember seeing you while drag you down from that place. I'm wondering, you met this fine fellow here. Now he points to Matt.
I'll be honest, it's a bit of a haze, but he does look familiar.
Would you? Did you notice anything weird with him?
Oh,
Perhaps.
he was he was overly aggressive. I can't say I wasn't myself. Everybody was having trouble sleeping, and he said something like he hadn't slept in what was it? A month, 2 months, something along those lines. Yeah.
He starts. He hmm.
Uh,
But why would that be? I don't think he had a stand. Never
oh,
had a stand.
okay. You guys know what stands are. This makes things a lot easier.
What do you mean a lot easier?
Yeah, he had a stand.
Looks deep into your eyes. Intimidation. Are you telling me something?
Yeah, I'm a stand user as well, and oh, let's just say I get antsy when I cannot sleep, and his stand prevented anybody in the town from being able to sleep for as long as he was around.
How did he get that stand?
That is what I would love to know. There seems to be a lot of stand users popping up around here lately, and it's kind of a slight reason why me and my associate, or me and my
Speedwagon waves to the other side of the room.
associate are in town. Walker hands him a card for the Speedwagon Foundation.
You see him. You see just him take it very fast and very angrily, very harshly from your hands. I see. Okay, let's transfer him. We can have our prototype just lying around here. Grab him. Okay. Anyway.
Walker shakes your hands once more. Well, sorry for any issue we may have caused you. I sure hope you aren't doing anything that would cause issues.
By the way, did none of you had like frostbite, right? Because I think we could work that.
If you're talking about the robot parts,
Yes, precisely. We do not want bad PR, you know.
I understand that completely. Just be kind to that guy. Like I said, he hadn't slept for 2 months, I think is what he said. Could be wrong. Yet I have no needs for robot parts as of yet, but I'll keep you in mind.
Okay. Remember, he kind of meekly says his hand. Aaron Mackin, if you ever search for me, he hands you a card. Just call this number. I'm pleased that you managed to get our sponsoree out of there alive, and I guess stopped him in his rampage.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was a bad night. I didn't even know he was here. I guess stand users just attract other stand users, and
that seems to be the way of the world.
Yeah.
What about that Nick Cage fellow over there? Did you guys bring him in?
No, I brought myself.
Fair enough. All right. Catch you later, Nick.
I need to do my own stunts for Ghost Rider 3. What is a ghost? Okay.
Hey Nick. Ghost Rider 1
Goodbye.
isn't out yet.
Sorry, I did not catch your name.
Walker Way. Pleasure to meet you. It was on that card that I handed to your friend.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm off right now.
Alrighty, have a wonderful time, and I must just emphasize, I sure hope nothing of issue happens. Walker, you can tell Walker's smiling underneath the bandana.
So Walker, how you feeling?
Oh, I don't know if it's the adrenaline talking or that I actually had a full night's rest in what seems like months, but I am feeling tip-top shape. Oh, right, we were with people. Crap.
Yes, I was about to ask that.
I'm going to go run after those guys and ask them real quick. I just remembered. Shit, crap. Hey, real quick, was there anybody else that you saw?
No. We did not see anyone else at all. We only grabbed you folks, two folks.
That's what I was afraid of. Was there a really big pit still there?
A pit? Yes, there was a pit. Why?
I just have a sinking suspicion that one of my companions may have fell into it.
We did not check the pit, but from a glance we don't see anyone, but I mean, it could still be there. But sadly, we're not gonna climb that mountain again. You should probably call ski resort. Someone's gonna find, oh yeah, the ski resort is closed. Still, call someone from the security. They
Alrighty,
should
will
be able
do.
to help.
Thank you, sir. Alright, I should stop bugging you. Alrighty, good luck.
Oh.
Walker's going to walk back to Speedwagon and relay him back the message. Did either of us have the satellites, the cell phone on us during that ordeal?
What did you ask? Sorry?
Did either of us have the cell phone on us during that ordeal?
I did have mine. I always have mine. He pulls out. Why?
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't broken. I'm sure we can use the landline here. Excuse me. Oh. Continue.
No, go on. I wasn't gonna say anything.
I was going to ask the nurse if we could use the phone to call the ski resort to see if anybody else showed up.
Okay. She makes.
You cut out there.
Oh, she guides you towards the landline. It's on this wall. Just say.
All right. Yep. Walker takes a phone book out of his jacket and calls the ski resort.
Man,
What?
sorry, I think my microphone went off by accident.
You hear laughing on the outside of the wing, like almost villainous laughing.
Walker is going to try to ignore it for now because he really doesn't feel like punching anybody. He's going to continue with his call to see if anybody picks up.
They pick up, and you are sent to a receptionist. Hello.
Hello, miss. I was just calling to see if there was any casualties or wounded during that lift accident last night.
Oh yes. We checked the whole area for people who might have been hurt. It seems that we didn't find anything else. Oddly enough, there was a trail down the mountain, though we did not track it since it went through the trees and we could not follow it. That was the oddest thing.
Oh, understandable, ma'am. Thank you for your help. I sure hope you get that lift fixed. It was a very nice mountain. Have a wonderful night.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you for the mountain, honey. She
He hangs up and says to Alfred, "Yeah, that lift's completely gone."
Okay. Walker, I remember something from yesterday that the mayor has been talking about stuff that has been concerning him. I did have, not directly, I did talk to the mayor, but I did not talk to him, you know.
Yeah.
The mayor is kind of a meek person. Very shy, he says. He just kept telling me about his concerns and that he wished that we could work together to help them. One of the things that showed up, which we might need to look after we get everyone. Apparently people have been missing at a cave near a small river.
Oh.
And police has been sent after them, but none have also returned, so stands. It's gonna be our job to fix it.
It seems to be that's the case. All right. So, what do you recommend we do then? Should we go looking for companions first of all, or most of them are tougher than they look, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I think
if
I'm
this went
gonna
on.
say something. I believe in them. They're gonna make their way into town.
Oh crap, Johnny Z.
Oh, maybe they made their way to the cozy cryptid. Maybe they woke up before us and went down the mountain. I mean,
Yeah, we should check. We should check at least that before continuing on. But I wouldn't mind getting some scouting in. It's a lot easier to do when there's not. Not
he
these.
steps up off the table. Yes. Let's.
All right, onward, or at least let me take that back. Let me lead.
The exit is to your left.
So it is. So it is. Oh. If anybody was actually here watching, you can tell this is how Walker treats Speedwagon. It's not because he's feeling better. This is just him and his brother.
Coipo, by the way, off GM, to which one do we transition now? Go.
We should transition to Tham and Samantha.
Who?
Samantha?
Yes,
Shouldn't we?
Samantha. Yes. After going down the mountain for hours, did not stop the breeze. Pushed her danger sign lower and lower down the mountain. Eventually, once again began to gain momentum and probably slided down into a rather good-looking lake basin. A man sits by her side, being dragged near to him by doing her forceful rest.
She wakes up, jumps up. What the fuck am I? What did he?
Are
How
you
fuck
waking
happened?
up? Good. I was a little bit tired of taking care of you while you were unconscious. How are you today? How are you doing today?
I think I'm fine.
You are mute, Zector. If you're talking, you have your mute in Discord.
Oh, sorry. I was talking. I forgot. What in the yeehaw fuck's going on?
I found you unconscious on the base of the mountain. You were being carried by your own makeshift sled down the mountain, and I just find you. You were having a very serious case of hypothermia. I didn't have any means of transportation, so I did a makeshift fisher hole here, grabbed a few fishes, and feed them raw to you with some special energies to heal you.
Holy thank you, I guess.
You're welcome. You would have died of a cold, a
Thank
terrible cold.
No, yeah, you're right. Thank you. How long has it been since you got me here?
Well, I woke up at 6. It's been like 3 hours.
Ah, fuck.
It's been a very cold morning. It's very hard to fish the fishes, even when you make a hole in the ravine. I've been feeding you at least 8, in various sizes and various conditions of raw.
Okay. Do you know what?
Would you like some more fish? Your
No,
stomach is full.
no, thank you. I'm fine. Do you know which way the city is?
Do you have some businesses that are more important than those that are not? Sorry, bad English. Do you have some businesses that are more important than what is happening right now?
I mean, I'd rather find my friends. I'm kind of stuck in the mountain here.
Are you stuck in a mountain?
I don't know, am I?
You see around you, and you can clearly orientate yourself back to the town. It will be a very long trek.
Well, do you have like any way of getting there faster?
Some ways, some ways, some shapes.
You cut out.
Different ways of transport. If you want something material,
You cut out a lot.
there is a bus that is going to
I'm not understanding what you're talking, Coipo. You gotta repeat it.
It's because Coipo is on lag. He needs to take a few seconds to realize that. Oh, he's lagging. Coips?
There are many ways for one to move around. There is the material plane, the astral plane, and many others. If you want to go to the material plane, there's a bus stop 40 minutes from here. But if you want to sit with me and share a few moments before the bus arrives, I can tell you a little bit about something else.
Well, how long? If the bus is still gonna take some time to come here, sure. I'm all ears.
It's going to arrive at 10. You have some time to kill.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
I'm pretty sure somebody like you must be aware of the tale of the 2 wolves inside of every one of us, right?
Never heard of it.
It is said that in the land of the man, inside of every one of us, there is a wolf that represents all that is good, sane, and honest about ourselves. But there's also another wolf, one that represents the evil, the darkness, the impure. Every person that I've ever met has these 2 wolves. Sometimes there's a third, a wacky, stupid wolf that makes them do bad decisions, not for the sake of being good or evil, just for the sake of being stupid. You, however, lady, I can sense that you have at least 15 wolves inside of you. I don't know how. I don't care why, but you have too many wolves.
Oh well, that is kind of a long story. But I guess.
Give me a hot sec. My internet is crapping out.
Oh God. You just died there for a second. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you there, Coipo? You better?
Needs to say, Dark.
Am I back?
Dawn of Men is cursed.
I can hear you. Coipo?
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 Am I back?
Yes.
All right. A long pause. This man that was apparently meditating actually wakes up and says, "No, sorry. I've been here from 6 in the morning feeding raw fish to a stranger. What is your name?"
My name's Samantha Ryan. And you, how are your name?
My name is Buffalo Spring.
Cool name.
Thank you.
Eh,
I've earned it.
yeah, but how did you find out the amount of wolves and stuff?
You know, sometimes you met people that are very strange, have different abilities, and some of them are quite bizarre. You may know it as Hamon. I know it, however, as a spirit energy. I cannot do much in fights or in other ways of the warrior. However, in the healing side and in the perceptive side, I can peer into the soul of people. And your soul is fractured by 15 hungry wolves. Whatever it is that you have inside is tearing you apart, consuming you piece by piece. Soon, you won't have anything to feed yourself.
But,
No matter how much raw fish I put into you, your body won't be able to consume it.
but they always help me.
Where are they?
Are they? Are they?
I'm not sure if I'd be able to do all the things I've done without them.
That sounds like you seriously need to get your life together, lady. How many people do you actually need to rely to survive? Whatever kind of ordeals have you ever faced? Have you truly faced something that you can not overcome with their help? And if so, is it the price right enough to pay? You could die very soon and very anticlimactically if you keep doing what you're doing, which is feeding 50 wolves pieces of your soul. Come on, lady, that is not healthy.
It's just that I've been at least I've been so it's been like, I don't know, 15 years since I was a kid and started imagining them, and just recently, 2 weeks ago, they suddenly started being real. And
There. He pats you in the back. You feel some scales. Oh, sorry. Do you want some raw fish?
sure, she just puts her hands on her head, starts thinking.
You feel the energy of Hamon being healing you, but you're already healed, so it doesn't make anything to you.
She just tastes it and she's like, what kind of fish is this?
I don't know. It came from the hole.
I look to
And
the
it's
hole.
raw, so you...
I look to the hole. Is it a normal hole?
It's a very normal. There is water is dark, and because there's no assets on roll 20 for fishing holes.
Did you
fishing
do the...
hole in the snow.
She just keeps putting thinking on her head way more than she thinks normally. Thanks. Is he? How old does he look?
He looks about to be about 30 years old, or perhaps 25, late 20s, early 30s.
Thanks, spiritual shaman dude.
You're welcome. By the way, you keep mentioning that you've been imagining your friends, your wolves, since 15 years ago.
Something like that.
Has there ever been a wolf stronger than the others?
It's kind of a contest. They try to be stronger than each other constantly.
Well, if you find the one right wolf, the good one, the honest one, the one that you can truly rely on, even if it is a new wolf or if it is an old one, you should try to make him the leader of the pack. Otherwise, all of these wolves feeding from you at the same time will end up consuming you.
She stops for a moment, thinks so. You're right. Can I get a hug? Thanks, dude.
You feel all of the wet fish that he has under his jacket. The hug is very, very slimy.
Good thing she's using like a really fucking thick ass construction worker vest.
From behind you, a door made out of metal, engraved into the rock wall.
Oh, that's a door. I thought it was a bench.
No, it's a fucking metal door.
It looks like one of those stone benches.
It does. It begins opening. From inside, you peer into complete and utter darkness. Suddenly, something flies out of it. It begins flying. It flies, hitting a snowman, getting his head off. And then it keeps on sliding through the ice, downstream and downstream and downstream.
The fuck was that?
I don't know. Did you do those snowmans? Look very nice.
All of them were saluting towards the one with.
She does a small salute.
I do not.
And keeps going.
I do not do fascist art. Never. What the fuck are these snowmen?
I don't know. Wanna check? Oh, I think I'm gonna check it out. Let's just.
Two men come out of the darkness.
Hello,
Madam, have you seen anything?
No. Just your people enjoying some fishing in the ice.
Let me roll for his intelligence. Okay. You do not see like something. So oh my god, what happened to the snowman? The sergeant's gonna kill me.
What's up with that door?
Nothing at all. It's just I will do some drawings, but anyway, nothing at all. That is just darkness. There is nothing inside.
So am I gonna get shot if I enter there, or?
Yes, no, not at all. This is a public area. No.
Hey, dude, I think I should leave here.
What are you doing, maggots? A man walks out of the darkness once again. Maggots, where's that fucking plate? You maggots, fix this snowman. Okay, madam. Tell me, what do you know about fairies?
What type of fairies?
Fairies.
Are you speaking about Are you speaking about the European pronunciation of ethereal creatures, or are you speaking about this new trend amongst the youth?
I'm speaking the greatest menace America has ever.
So the youth?
Fairies. Fairies with magical powers.
Never heard
You
of
know
them.
how the... Oh, you haven't? Of course, milady. Tell me, how old were you when you fought fairies?
You cut out, so I didn't hear the end of it.
Well, how old were you when you discovered the fairies do not exist? How can you be in such place and don't believe in?
I think I've been living here for like a month.
And you clearly have seen the fairy.
No, I haven't.
Like that plate that just flew over there, the super confidential thing.
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
You sure do. And therefore...
Man, the army always speaks such crazy, stupid shit. Do you want to hear about the wolves?
Punch!
Dude, don't do that.
Oh, you put yourself away from I am...
You cut out again.
You get away from me. I am Sergeant Alberdine America. Don't you dare lay your fingers on me.
Hey, you know what? I think I saw your thing going flying. I think it was south. No, get the fuck out of here. How you doing, dude?
Dick has a very strong punch.
I have not done with you, maggot.
Yes, you did.
You? By now, you have seen too much. You are just like the fairies, I assume. You are the type of the worst enemy America has. Aren't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna roll for fish on the face.
Samantha, do you want to stop this?
I don't think I can see him throwing the fish. I'm looking.
Spider senses.
I don't have spider senses.
Not yet. Throwing the fish. Let me
Does
go
it
for
connect?
I'm just saying, if this guy's so super American, American flag is never supposed to touch the ground, and he's just watching that one just
He
sit.
dodges it with maestry and picks up the flag.
Hey, American
Okay,
captain! I think I saw some communists to the west.
What?
Yeah, the communist dudes, they're coming. They have all using red and yellow.
Okay, boys, go find him. I will deal with the confidential escapee.
And I think they was trying to get the ferries.
He kind of goes down with the flag proudly hanging on his side. Come here back, you monstrous fairy. You are worse than a terrorist. He begins sliding down.
I think they're high as fuck.
No, captain's just like that. So, you never saw me, okay?
I
Ever.
never saw anything. Let's get going.
Yes, good.
We totally saw everything.
Oh yeah, we did.
What? You see from far behind. What?
Nothing. We were just fishing.
Oh. Okay.
So, do you want to keep fishing? You want to go to the bus stop?
Nah, they already scared all of the fishes with their incessant screaming. Also, I caught most of the fishes. We should go to the bus station.
Yeah. So, you live around here? You live in the city?
Oh yeah, I live nowadays with my brother. He is an accountant in another city. He has a little house here for vacations.
Hey, Coipo, give him a nameplate so I can remember his name.
All right. By the way, Miss Samantha,
Yeah.
I could not do nothing but notice that you hold on. Yeah, sorry. I could not do nothing but notice that you actually had your wolves back. You could have just unleashed them, and you didn't.
What? Oh, with that guy?
That could have been a possibility.
Albertine America. You forgot his name. He's depressed.
Just after all the stuff you said to me, I just wasn't feeling like I should. Guilt.
That shows maturity of soul and of character.
Thank you,
Now
dude.
come on,
Thanks, dude.
Now
She puts like her arm around his shoulders. Thanks, dude.
You cool.
you're welcome.
You begin going downstream. You can see the captain on the horizon, always just marching proudly through the ice, never allowing himself to slip. In the meanwhile, I think we're gonna transition over to Sierra, okay?
Yes, give me a second.
Yeehaw.
Give me a hot second.
Yeehaw. Okay, quick commercial break. I'm gonna put the Stuart Little trailer in the meanwhile.
No.
This summer.
No.
No.
Hold on. We need a song, and then we are ready to go.
Then perish.
Then.
Which song? Come on, Jesus. You know the library better than me.
Oh, Coipo, you wrote down on general.
Oh.
Don't listen to general, everyone. Don't check it.
Oh, that just
Don't-
makes me want to check it.
Ignore the person behind the curtain.
Ignore the person behind the curtain, Coipo. And I did the same
Sorry.
thing.
Oopsie.
Zoopsie.
Whoopsie dupsie. Okay.
Transitioning over to the next map. Okay, Coipo, are you ready?
Yes. Do we have a song playing? Because I do not hear it.
Nope.
We should have jingle bells, but
I
don't think
hear
it's-
jingle bells.
I don't hear
I don't hear.
anything.
I don't. Oh wait, no, there we go.
Can
Oh,
we
it's
use
okay.
another song?
It's because my master.
No.
It's because my
Sadly,
Why not?
no.
Always
Um,
jingle bells.
As long as it's the cold
Sierra
cryptid,
begins
it has to
I
be
can't
the
see
jingle
anything.
bell.
Oh wait, there we
It's
go.
loading. It takes some time. This map.
What? Why are you smiling? Sierra begins awakening in the middle of the arcade. It seems to be barely not being not that much movement right now. Just a few people playing games.
Huh.
Just a few people
Well,
being gamers.
at least those kids are gone. But I think the most important question is how I went from the mountain to. Oh, that explains it. I'm petting Dogman
Dogman.
now.
Dogman is petting, licking, and saluting you. He is very, very happy that you are awake. You can tell that by his fluffiness that he was asleep just as you.
Hmm.
His fur is very fluffy. He only gets that when he sleeps 16 hours.
Yes.
What?
The normal requisite amount of sleep time.
Yes.
Yes.
You hear some mild cheering as this arcade has spelled QYE on all of the high scores once again. Yes. Oh, you finally wake up. Hello. How are you doing?
Good. Who are you?
Oh God, how can you forget me so easily? It's me, your best friend, Queen.
No, not ringing a bell.
What? Queen Stillet? No?
No.
Oh
You're
God.
out of fun.
Oh God, what happened to you? Did you hit your head once again, Faith? How can you be so forgetful?
You've got the wrong person. I'm Sierra.
Always with the jokes. Faith, I know where you live. You live in the cozy cryptid. And this is your dog, Dogman. Of course I know you. We are friends since last summer. Are you seriously telling me you don't remember me?
No, I'm Faith's daughter.
Oh, sure. You look like your mom. Sure, whatever. Just so funny, Faith. She's smiling at you. She's not believing all of your clearly bad jokes. So, how has things going? You know, with the search of your friend, the other one.
It goes? Sierra's gonna look into Dogman's eyes, just like, do you know who this is?
Dogman shrugs.
Dogman shrugs, but he's happy. He's not afraid.
Oh.
She puts a hand on your shoulder. I know it's hard to lose friends all of a sudden for who knows whatever reasons. Sometimes this town has very bad people. I'm just lucky that you are okay. You're finally okay. But you were very bruised and very injured. I was so scared when I found you at the base of the hotel, at the gates of the hotel. I don't know why. I couldn't carry you home because, well, it was past 2 a.m. and this place is always open for me. So, yeah, I brought you here. Sorry for making you sleep on the floor.
I was at the
Always
hotel? I should have been up on the mountain.
Oh, yeah, but no. Mountain? What were you in the mountain? I heard there was a lift accident. Were you involved with the lift accident? She's actually grabbing you both shoulders. Very worried and very concerned. Faith, what did I tell you? Don't do crazy stunts. Don't do crazy stuff. Never. You're going to give me a heart attack.
I hate you too. The fucking chat. Yeah, there was just one of those bad guys you were talking about, and I was dealing with them. And I'm gonna like push their hand off my shoulder, like, please stop touching me.
Queen goes with a horrifying expression on her face. You? Facing what? Faith? What were you doing?
Sierra.
Okay, Sierra, what were you doing?
Me and my friend. Oh shit! She looks around. Yep. There's a distinct lack of other people.
Yes.
You were alone. I found you unconscious alone. What are you talking? How many crazy stuff have you been doing? What? I don't get it. Why are you doing all of this?
Well, I'm doing it for my friends. Sorry, I gotta go.
She grabs your hand, and this time she's very sad, and she says, Sierra, Faith, whatever, are you seriously going to risk your life again today?
I'm gonna look down at myself. Yeah, I look healthy enough for it.
How old are you? She asks very worriedly.
17.
Do you think that is old enough to go risking your life for strangers, for friends, for whoever? Have you even finished high school?
I mean, we're on break. We have enough time.
You think you're going to save the world in less than 2 weeks?
Well, I don't think the world needs saving, but I plan to help out my friends as much as I can in those weeks.
And in all of that time, what have you done with your friends that isn't fighting? She is almost about to tear up. Sierra, I haven't seen you in days. I haven't seen you in, I don't know, weeks, years. I don't know how long I have not seen you, but you used to have fun. You used to be a kid. You didn't appear out of nowhere with many wounds and clearly about to die. What happened to you?
Take a second to read.
Look, I haven't known you at all in my life. I'm sorry to say that you probably just got the wrong person, but I'm doing this because I want to, alright? I made some mistakes, so I'm here to try and atone. Oh god, that was a weird movement for Dogman.
Dogman is kind of taking spins and going between you two, just doing dog stuff.
He is very worried. He wants to get into the conversation, but he's a dog, so he doesn't know how. But I've been to your house. You have a little brother, and your father is an archaeologist. I've been your friend. I don't understand. Why are you saying you don't remember me?
Because I don't. I've only maybe seen you once before. And that's just because we happened to come in here.
Yeah, I found it strange that you gave me a glass, but you didn't even say hi. It was weird. Why is your dog expanding below the table?
Oh, that's just Dogman. You should know that if you were really my friend.
Dog lied.
I know. Look, I cannot hold you back against your will. And if you don't want to spend time catching up or, relaxing, being young, not dying, well, I don't get it, but if you want,
Look,
you can
I
leave.
can safely assure that I have not yet died.
How do you know that? Roll
How do
to
you
see
know
if you
that?
know.
How do you know that? Still is a weird place. you could have died yesterday, and nobody would have noticed, and just keep walking today.
Father would have. The Father Gregory, that is.
On the cuts to your God, I feel pain in my heart. What is that? Continue on. Please do.
You know why they made these type of places? Arcades, break rooms, playgrounds?
Yeah?
It was because kids were always will always stay outside, do crazy stuff, dangerous stuff. But with games, video games, they can just express themselves and not do dangerous stunts, like try to jump ravines or do sword fights with actual pieces of metal. You know, sometimes I feel that these are the best times of your life when you are behind one arcade and just let yourself go in this imaginary violence world. Just let all of your anger, frustrations, all of your undesirable emotions just vent out and you get some joy. Sarah, would you mind playing just one match with me at any game? Just so we can have a little time, not even as friends, just friendly strangers, friendly gamers.
Gamer.
Fine. Sure.
She puts 2 coins and prepared to play tonsil hockey versus roll a d6.
Being a gamer is a mix of brains, bros, and bravery.
Yes. How much is your?
My brains. I think I only. Yeah, I have 3 brain cells.
Bravery?
My bravery is 4.
7 and bronze is
4.
5. 4. I do believe. It seems that you begin the match, and it seems that Queen starts winning.
Sorry,
Handily, you.
sorry. I just sorry.
There's no need to be
It
sorry.
seems that
This is the life.
she's even kind of allowing you, getting you to maybe play it easy with you because, well, you are clearly doing bad today.
I'm just not enough of a gamer.
Oh God, the gamer energy killed Jesus.
Oh God, that so much gamer energy. I cannot handle it.
The
Dog man-
fucking boomer.
Dogman kind of just kind of rubs against you and walks to the entrance and then barks. Bjorks.
Bjork.
Bjork.
Well, it was nice to meet you, I guess, but I gotta go. Maybe if there's time, I'll come back.
Yeah, please do come back. I would like to have a nice chat with you and actually not make you scared or anything.
Look, I think anyone would be scared if they just suddenly woke up in an arcade on the floor.
I wouldn't. That is my morning every morning. Since, I don't know, since the break.
Concerning. See you later, alligator.
Faith. Always with the joke.
Bye, Sarah.
God, I'm not the only one. Bye!
That was fucking weird.
Before you leave, this is kind of a weird request. I know you're going to be busy nowadays, but can you find my pet, please? I don't know. This may sound weird, but I know I have a pet, and I don't know what it is, but I know it's green. If you see anything green, could you, a green animal, could you please tell me where it is?
Oh my god, she's gonna bring Shrek!
Okay, thanks.
Sure, darling.
What are you playing?
Gonna
playing
leave.
Doom!
No, Queen is asking, what are you playing? Oh, that is great. Let me be your co-gamer.
Oh,
Sarah, do you want to
Yes.
roll to see what the silhouette is?
No. Right now, she's
I've
outside.
already left.
Okay.
Oops.
Young lady.
Oh,
Have you
Jesus
seen your
Christ, you
friends?
scared me.
Oh, forgive me. He steps back. Didn't
no,
mean
you're
to.
fine.
Didn't
no,
mean
I
to.
was,
Awkward, yes.
I was just gonna go try and find him.
Yes. I will be looking around for you. There's a threat. Something that must be answered immediately.
I see. If you're out here, I can assume that means they're not at the Cozy Cryptid.
No. Only Johnny. And Johnny is asleep. Dun dun.
God bless that man.
God bless him. Spent the entire night making pizza. I will be guiding them here. Hopefully. I'm trying to use the prophecy to guide them to me. At
I
least to
see.
us.
Then,
Hopefully the winds of fate will truly guide them to me. It seems that they already will bring them here. But
Well.
though not one's destiny seems that will link up with us later on.
interesting.
Yes. Let's go. They're gonna be waiting us in the cryptid. We can organize there and set off.
Alright. Plus, I think I know what we're having for dinner and lunch for the next couple weeks.
His face. You know how shadow goes over someone.
Yeah.
What?
Pizza.
CG
Oh.
show pops up, transitioning screen. Over the cozy cryptid. Johnny
Wait, it's loading.
is heavily asleep. He spent the entire night making pizza. Though when the rest for the wicked got shut off, finally went to sleep. He trained all night and he feels tired. He smells of pizza. He feels groggy and slow.
Johnny just slowly gets out of his bed. Spends like a good 5 minutes sitting there before he realizes he has one slice of pepperoni stuck to his cheek.
The door, something is knocking at the.
He slowly gets up, takes the cheek pepperoni, munches on it as he goes over to the door. Then opens it up.
It's pizza time. Johnny suddenly wakes up. Sweet.
And the actual fuck was that?
Sorry, I wanted to do that. He wakes up, sweating heavily, pizza all over his face, and
You cut off their repeats all over.
your whole body covered in pizza and dough and dirty in general. Your bed is also dirty of pizza and some candy.
He blinks, looks over himself, looks at the door, and proceeds to slowly get up. Is there one singular slice of pizza that's like whole anywhere on this person?
Yes, there is. You find one between your legs.
He debates for a second before grabbing the free slice of pizza. Munching it down, probably heading to the bathroom to take the longest shower of his life.
Hello. They have been here through the door. Faith has been looking for you.
I don't think He cracks the door open slightly because people seeing someone covered entirely in pizza is not a fucking good look.
Okay, I need to find a way to eat. Oh, fuck.
Give vision to the other
doors are...
fog.
Thank God, I'm gonna need to delete it. Imagine that you are just speaking through, because Roll 20 is being mean.
Okay. Is it urgent or something? Because I might need it.
Breakfast started 2 hours ago.
Fuck's sake, there should be like a mountain of pizza over in the kitchen.
Oh.
Breakfast pizza.
Oh, okay.
It's like pizza, but for breakfast.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the others.
At this point, Johnny's just gonna... Quick question, out of character question, where the fuck is the actual bathrooms in here?
Here. Down here.
He's gonna spend fucking however long it takes to get the pizza residue off of him.
You take the pizza residue, but all of your tears remain.
And
No!
your memory, you keep jumping back to that, whatever that was. I meant a reality. Probably a dream, you guessed. You spend all the time trying to beat pizza time, and it seems to be getting on your nerves. But if as the water hits you, you begin to feel yourself relieved.
I swear, if I'm gonna start seeing the fucking pizza man in my dreams, at that point, still in the shower, he just pulls out the gun. The white gun, and just shoots himself to feel better.
You feel better. I wanted to say you begin the pizza guy on the water drops, but no, you don't.
No, I see his reflection in every drop of water.
In every surface, you see his reflection.
Of the pepperoni and dough, he grabs a fresh pair of clothes, dries his hair, and heads the fuck out.
You walk out into the day is fairly beautiful outside.
You see something that makes you feel hopeful. You don't see the guy that you says that his ass cheeks are frozen. So this is a good day, probably.
Either he died there, or he got away. Either case, that man. So.
You go through the door and see a bunch of people eating pizza. That is good, man. That is really good.
Sure it is.
I've eaten better, but this is good. Says this guy eating 3 pizzas at the same time.
There should be more. They literally can't feel my fingers from rolling out the goddamn dough, but there should be more.
Oh, Johnny, there you are.
Yeah. Hi, Miss.
I have some important news for. Oh, what happened to your fingers?
Don't worry about. What you need?
Well, I think I have to worry about that because I need your fingers in good state.
Nah, they can work. This is nothing compared to my fucking training I had.
Oh, then you and I are going to have a very, very arduous and elongated session of eternal cooking. critic.
You cut out there for a
What
second.
is
What?
law? I don't care who said it. I don't care
Oh,
how.
Koipo, you're cutting out. You're cutting out too much.
Johnny, I need you today in your best state possible. A connoisseur of food whose word is law. I don't know why, and I don't care how, but that guy is coming decrypted. I need you to please help us stay afloat. Apparently, repairing the few tables and walls in the Coast Cryptid is going to cost more than previously established, and I really cannot deal with bad rep. In case that we fail on this, you will be out of bed, out of work, and out of food. I'm sorry, Johnny, but we really need to nail this one.
Johnny blinks, literally being awake for approximately 20 minutes. So what you're telling me is I need to impress a food critic.
More or less, he is going to be very stingy about all of your food, regardless of what you make, but he is going to make a good critic, I hope. She is very visibly nervous and about to collapse. I'm relying on you.
Creak open, and a figure approaches.
I'm relying on you. Please.
Do we even know how he's supposed to look like?
That guy, the weird one.
It just looks like someone in a trench coat. Cannot make out.
A man
It's
entirely
very tall. 230 at least. He approaches and extends his hands to Faith.
Faith gives him a hand, and you can see by her reaction that she did not expect to get what she was gripping. Hello?
It feels oddly soft as you grip it. It shakes.
Huh?
I have come for food, and I come to check the food of this place, and to give it a review.
Sure thing.
Am the reviewer. Refer to me as such.
Can Johnny just feel the ominousness coming off of this man?
Yes, you can feel utter ominous as he looks towards you. His eyes trace yours. You are the new cook, correct?
Yes.
Let me test your skills.
Oh god, not this again. Right away, take any seat that you desire.
He sits down and keeps staring on the table.
What would you like?
I need a menu to choose from. Isn't that correct?
Oh god, Faith realizes, I forgot Sierra is not here. Where is she? She takes the menu of some pile of papers and goes to deliver it to the reviewer.
I'm just asking, you might have a special request.
My only request, the only thing I request is some good food.
Here is a menu. Here's a menu. Oh shit.
I would like the mayonnaise egg with ketchup.
No, sorry, that was okay.
I would like it, please.
Johnny just looks over at Sinatra real quick and then looks back. Sure.
She gives you
how
the
well
look
done
of.
you like it?
What you ask?
How well done would you like it? We can do sunny side up. We can over easy. We can.
Do you think I'm a child?
Soft-boiled?
I want blue. I want I like it like I like my.
You cut out there for a second.
I like it how I like my steak. Blue. Rare actually.
You're thinking
Portuguese is blue. Portuguese is blue actually. That is. rare.
Yeah, it's the same over here, but we just call it different. Will do. Johnny just heads over to the kitchen.
Faith approaches Johnny and she whispers on his ear, "I fucked up with the menu." That was.
Took
that
you this
was,
long to figure it out, huh?
She pulls out the real menu, the one with food, and then she looks at him and at the reviewer and says, "I handed him the food I was going to prepare for Sierra's birthday." Oh God.
Johnny Z reaches into his apron, pulls out an entire pack of Hershey's peanut butter cups and devours them within an instant. I have an egg to make. This is gonna be...
Okay.
Oh
You
wait,
see George Zeppeli just chilling. He looks
Oh.
kind of stressed.
doing alright there, George?
No. It's cold and I wish I was sleeping.
Yep.
Can't take care of plants while this bullshit is going on. He just places his back against the wall.
You can take care of what? Johnny Z says as he reaches into the fridge and pulls out an entire carton of eggs.
What are you going to do with those?
There's a food critic here, and he asked for an egg.
Oh,
With
you mean
mayo
the
and ketchup.
reviewer?
I mean, that's what he calls himself. I assume he has a name.
Yeah, I've been on once when where he went to a restaurant. I remember as the restaurant failed to serve him right. The restaurant I couldn't bring myself to go to it, even though I liked it.
Alright then. This is gonna be one hell of a fucking trip. But need your help though, George.
Oh, sure. What do you need?
You got that Hamon stuff with you, right?
Yeah.
You to
Always
charge
packing.
every single dish I make with it.
Very well.
At which point Johnny Z gets one of those deeper plates, cracks open 3 eggs in there, and just tells him to charge these up with Hamon just a bit, so it seems like they were slightly warmed. He goes over to the fridge, pulls out the freshest looking packs of mayo and ketchup, heads over to the bowl, and starts doing that whole fancy food thing where he makes tiny droplets of it on the surface of the egg.
He's going to give you a buff to the next dish on 8.
Okay,
That I
what
think
do
I
I
could do.
roll for this entire mess?
It's a test of both brains, bravery, and bronze.
So it's like 1d6 plus all of those things?
Yes.
Plus
plus an
whatever I
8.
got from his roll?
Yes. Then I'm gonna roll for criticism.
Okay, brains plus bronze plus bravery plus 8. That's 18 total. Alright.
Oof.
After plating up the egg abomination, Johnny Z heads over, begins to carry it out.
He looks to it, somewhat unimpressed. Place it down, please.
He puts it down and puts down both a spoon, a knife, and a fork. Just to see what the hell this man's gonna use.
For a second, you blink. The food is no longer there.
Monologue action, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, Johnny Z, he in his goddamn
Actually, he only
barely
has
awake
one
head.
bizarre field, but versus only one player.
He just. Okay, this guy clearly has a fucking stand. I mean, just look at him, and if he is a stand's ability to make people avoid a place based on his word of mouth.
No.
Not exactly.
The answer is no, but close.
Yes.
You need
Okay,
to serve him yet another meal.
that was a good entrance. Now I wish for a main course. That was salad, correct?
I'd assume so.
I need the menu for the main course. Yeah, actually, I wish for the steak with. Actually, let me think about something that Sierra will eat. Good lord. The steak, seasoned with Coca-Cola. Seasoned with Coca-Cola.
Ah, the old Coke and steak. I'm
Yes.
assuming you wanted blue.
Of course, rare.
I'll make sure you can taste what the cow had to eat before they slaughtered it.
Coca steak.
Johnny Z heads back.
You feel that when he ate your plate, he feels slightly, but definitely not enough.
Johnny just looks over George. Okay, this motherfucker is definitely a stand user. You could literally feel the menace coming off of him.
Yes. Though strange, he is perhaps not only a stand user, but I would wait one of the creatures which roam stealing.
Oh, worse, he's a cryptid.
Yes.
Johnny Z.
His omens are both good and disastrous.
At this point, Johnny Z decides I'm gonna have to at least go all out here and make something taste good. He's gonna pull out an entire T-bone steak, carry it over to the work counter, salt and pepper liberal, and then just look over at George, blast it with as much ham on as you can. Our lives literally depend on it.
He starts speaking Italian, something about
Yeah, I should specify Johnny Z knows Italian.
okay, it's something about around the words of food overdrive. Something like that. I actually don't know. Okay, I did the duty.
At that point, good. Now for the worst part. Johnny Z pulls out an entire unopened bottle of Coke. Proceeds to go over to the stove, fill up an entire saucepan with it, and slowly starts to bring it to a boil. At which point he looks over at the spice rack and starts tossing in some spices, things that wouldn't normally go together with that, along with a few splashes of vinegar to balance out the sweetness.
Okay.
He asked for Coca-Cola steak. Motherfucker's getting it. It's has Coca-Cola in it. He won't be able to say it doesn't. And at which point he pulls out the cast iron griddle and just says to George, just bring the steak over. While the sauce you're bubbling away over there.
Roll the same as before. Let us see how good this ends. But you need to add a 14 instead of an 8. You feel tense. You feel this is either life or
for fuck's sake!
That was still a 25.
Yeah, but 2 ones in a row.
I wish you could do a bizarre point, but there's a bizarre field in play.
Precisely.
Go over to the
Johnny just quickly, literally
How once you do it.
Johnny literally just lets the steak touch the griddle for no less than 30 seconds each side. Then plates it up, drizzles the Coca-Cola sauce reduction over it, and puts one singular piece of parsley on it because you gotta be at least a bit fancy as he brings it over.
At 1 point for fancy.
Puts it in front of him. Puts out a fresh, puts out a fucking knife and fork. Enjoy the steak with Coca-Cola.
I would say I have a particular weakness for this. It disappears within a blink of an eye. You see him mellow out. Lunge back on his chair. Yes. This was good. Yes. Now, I feel satisfied.
Oh, so you weren't planning on ordering dessert?
Actually, now that you say it,
You have but a blink of a moment.
I make it. Okay, so his stand clearly influences everyone around him to follow what he says. His word is law. Does he mean that people can't disobey what he decides is truth?
no.
No.
Yes.
What would you like for dessert then?
Ice cream. Just ice cream. He looks at you staring. There's nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing I can do about what, sir?
Ice cream.
Which flavor?
Vanilla.
Be with you in a moment.
Yes. I feel
George.
myself.
George, grab some milk. We got work to do.
He puts down the milk into. Let's do it.
Johnny Z grabs a saucepan. He grabs 15 entire vanilla bean pods, which he proceeds to immediately remove the seeds from, dump into the pan, and then dump the entire stalks in. As he reaches over to the fridge, grabs every single carton of milk he sees and every single carton of heavy cream, and pours it in immediately after that. Following that, he just looks over at George and says, "Come over here and stir it and pump it with as much Hamon energy as you can." Here, Johnny Z pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Okay. I'll
He
proceed
pulls
to
out the
do it.
white gun to boost the fucking thing as Johnny Z goes over to the fridge and starts grabbing every single ice tray in there and filling a giant bowl with it.
Yes, it is done.
He's filling up the entire and proceeds to pour every single bit of salt they have in the kitchen to reduce the temperature of the ice even further. Then grabbing the saucepan, puts it into the bowl, grabs a whisk and starts whisking vigorously. Speeding up so much and hopefully reducing the temperature enough that the ice cream begins to thicken, becoming a thick gelato, which he then proceeds to vigorously whip up.
Vigorously.
So, look, the man's fighting for his goddamn life here. He then proceeds, when it gets to the right consistency, not too runny, but not too hard, just with just enough of a bit of chew in it. He grabs one of those fancy as fuck ice cream bowls, you know, the ones that have like the fucking handles and looks like champagne glasses, you know.
Yes, I know.
He plates it up in there, and then puts one single vanilla bean pod on top as decoration. What do I roll for this?
Roll. What's the last one? Roll 2d6 plus all the modifiers you can.
Oh yeah, I also got a modifier because technically this is sweets manufacturing.
Almost in.
Let's just see how much of a bonus I get for that. Oh yeah, +3 to sweets making.
Oh,
I mean the.
Okay, so it's all of my stat plus that 13 plus a 3, so it's +26. Come on, give me something good.
Come on, God. 7 an average roll. 43. That is your last dish. This is our last chance to save the cozy cryptid. I believe in you, Johnny.
Stand, George.
I'll go
If
with
we
you.
don't make it after this, I just wanted to tell you, you've been a great sous chef.
You too, man. You too.
Johnny Z heads over, brings the fancy bowl to the reviewer, sets it down in front of him with a tiny, tiny spoon. Savor it, please.
Yes. Each time you blink, a part of the ice cream. He almost falls over. God. Is this? Yes. He begins hearing kind of an audible purr coming from it.
I ignore it. Was it to your liking?
Very much. The review process has been completed. Goodbye. You have a great future ahead of you. And the cozy cryptid as well. He leaves without paying.
At which point, John, he just looks at the door closing, looks over at Fate, looks over at George, and then just throws up from the sheer stress of the entire situation. Bro just throws up pizza on the goddamn floor.
Oh.
What?
I was gonna die. Oh god.
Johnny, you okay? Says Zappily. You okay?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Just someone get me a mop. I'll clean this up.
Okay. Good thing that you did this. I couldn't imagine otherwise.
I hate to think what would happen if anyone else had to cook it, at which point he suddenly looks over at Faith.
Faith is just fainted. She just couldn't handle the pressure after the egg. She's just unconscious on the chair.
Oh
The
god damn
tension
it.
was too much for her.
Alright, give me a second, I'm gonna deal with this. John as he pulls out a gun. The white gun
Everyone
just
looks in
shoots
horror
her.
as you point to the owner of the rat. Oh wait,
It-
I did the goofy. Yes. Since I'm transitioning something.
Oh, calm down, it's a toy. If anyone notices the gun, he just says it's a toy and bang. They
You
literally
shoot
don't
her.
see anything.
And she feels slightly better.
She's no
See?
longer fainting out of tension. She's now just resting with a nervous smile.
Johnny just sighs, walks over to George. Anyways, yeah, any idea what the hell happened last night?
The people who
You cut
enter
out
the
there.
restroom. Oh, the people who know about last night begin to enter the cozy cryptid. Kind of in unison. Huh.
Who the fuck
I
threw
was just
up?
about to Okay, so who are we missing? Wait, where's Annie?
Where's
Oh.
Samantha?
Oh yeah.
I strangely feel the need to eat. Hey, Johnny, you probably have something good, don't you?
I have literally more pizza than you could possibly eat in your life.
Nice.
You look at
Ah.
anyone who would look at Johnny Z's hands, they would be able to see blisters on them.
That's the first thing Walker notices. He makes a single block of ice and hands it to him.
Wide man Sinatra.
Johnny just grabs
Absolute
it.
minute.
It's literal steam coming off his hands.
Okay, everyone, we need to go.
Where?
Marshall looks just down. Everyone, there's a problem at the lake.
Which like
The lake?
The river. I'm old, really old.
You're... What's
Keep
going
telling
on?
us.
all right, I trust him. Let's go.
Wait, no. she cleans up the puke. And then she's gonna like spin the mop charged with ham on so it begins twirling back into the hands of the cryptid.
Do me a roll. I don't know what, but
This guy is so happy. He always throws up here, and the show it's even better each time he sees it. He always loves the automatic mop. He never tells anybody that he's the one that throws up.
it flies over, hitting the crypt precisely where you need it.
Alright, to the lake.
Yeah, Walker goes over to Dogman real quick, gives him a treat pat on the head, and then goes back out towards the door.
Bark, bark!
So strange that his father, isn't it? You begin walking to the lake. However, in the meanwhile, Annie has been walking for a while, and a while, and a while, and a while.
Transition screen.
Eventually,
What time is it right now?
It's like 10:30. It has been a while. Eventually, she ends up stopping by something that she truly did not expect. Annie?
Oh, it looks like his boss is just over there.
Yeah. What?
Also, I'd
I
like
thought-
to add that Annie's holding her hand right now.
Amy kind of looks nervous. We're just gonna tell him that we were going towards him, okay? I think that is gonna be best.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know where he was. I was just walking.
Me neither. I think I left him in town. He wasn't. You too. You too. Come here.
Okay. Just starts walking there.
You see this blonde lady waving at Annie with some very forced smiles.
Annie.
Oh. Hey there.
You know, you left for a while and did not say a word. We got worried.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, boss.
Yes, but it's easier to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission, isn't it?
I just wasn't sure how you all react.
And yet, you just went away. He's does a smile.
Who's making the arrows?
Why you're making the arrows? K-man.
It because my roll 20 is messing up. I was trying to get back on drag. Also, it was set to hide from others.
Yeah, but I got the scarf still representing you. Always will.
I can say that I am. That you just up and left, but let's sit down and discuss. He kind of sits down to.
I'm sorry, Jesus. You said I am, and then you cut out. So.
Oh. I am disappointed. Not gonna lie. But I'm glad that we found you. You know. To know that my employee has not found a early death. That would be extremely sad. You know, you kept Amy preoccupied with you. And it's hard to do business when two go, you know, missing.
I'm sorry.
You made a lot of people worried, Annie. A lot of them.
I don't care if you got worried. Like, fuck you. But, like, I'm sorry I made the boss worry.
She is twitching her eye, but her smile doesn't dissipate.
You see the deer. It looks like it has a big fucking hole to moving, like a normal fucking deer. Not a good specimen, but one that will suffice.
What? With the deer?
The deer looks like a fucking zombie deer.
And he just, like, points at him, like looks at it and then back to Brian, like, the fuck?
It's a stand. Like yours, like mine.
Did you have one? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yes, we do. And assume that you also have. Am I correct?
Yeah, I didn't realize we all did.
I mean, odd. I'm sure that... No, never mind. You know, Annie, I am terribly, terribly disappointed. Terribly so. And leaving the gang is nothing that you should ever do.
I wasn't leaving. I meant to. I'm gonna come back, I promise. That was the plan all along.
Of course it was the plan all along. It would... I mean... It would always be the plan all along. Start from the start.
I mean, I had to, otherwise couldn't see Amy again. Like, you know about us.
Yet I do not feel like... I feel that you are lying to your own... Attempting to get the better of me. You know, I'm old. You may think that my mind does not work, but if you had any semblance of wanting to come back, would you not have advised us? Would you not have called at some point? You see, I tracked you over here. At no point did you make a call. Did you make the slightest attempt to say where you were? You see, I might have done it for you, allow it to you to leave for whatever you are here right now. I mean, just a small bit, perhaps a month vacation time. But you did leave before the call, and you kept going. You never returned. You never did anything. I do not like these people without commitment, without... You see. Amy starts becoming very uncomfortable. But hey, she's here right now and she... Amy, please.
This
Nothing
girl
bad
grabs.
is-
Gone.
Nothing bad is going to happen. Don't you worry.
This woman grabs Amy by the shoulder and brings her back one step. Come on, just relax.
Your lack of commitment is concerning. Your simple disregard for our small group is almost unforgivable. What do you think should be done so that we can find forgiveness for?
I don't know, but I'll do anything
You don't
ask,
know.
I promise. I'll do anything you ask me to do.
Where was this loyalty when you just left? Where was this commitment to our group when you just up and left? Annie, I'm sorry. I'm deeply, deeply sorry. But I will need to make an example out of you. It saddens me to do it, but I must. Annie, do you do anything?
No. She just
Amy
stands
begins kind of trying to struggle against. No, please don't. What does Annie do? Wait.
Emma is just grabbing Amy by the shoulder and the arm and going to show her nameplate. Where was it? The Bolden. Okay.
Annie just looks at Amy and then back to the boss and just like, what do you mean by an example?
Very simple. You see, not only have you gang, fine gang, you have kept Amy very confused and some other people. You see, when one leaves without repercussion, how can I stop others from leaving? I need to make an example out of you. You see, well, every action you did must have a consequence. I cannot allow people to simply walk off. Imagine that. Imagine that. A ghostly figure begins emerging behind him. Annie, I'm deeply sorry. It looks towards you and begins to prepare a punch to pull back his fist.
Annie's just gonna take it on the chin.
Oh Lord, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 13 damage as you are pushed back into the snow. Your feet no longer giving in to the fucking power of the city. Huh, no resistance. How odd. Amy kind of attempts to break away from Amy, and Emma runs to Amy. Stop! Please stop! Annie has done nothing. I mean, she has done something wrong, but I don't. That's too much punishment. You cannot do it.
Emma pulls her stand and restrains Amy, grabbing her and holding her in the air. A few steps before Annie. Boss?
I'm gonna take another one, Annie. You see what I have done to her? You have confused her, kept her out of the gang. You have kept her. Other fist comes in, 8 damage.
Just don't hurt Amy.
He looks more furious now. Annie, what are you doing? You're gonna die, Annie.
I don't. Why?
Don't you fear it?
Why do you want to kill me? Like, I don't understand. Like, I can get an example, but death?
Death is the only thing people hear to. It's the only thing that will keep them in line. And yet I see nothing at you, no fear. What is it that you fear? What is it?
I fear myself.
Yourself.
If I
He
had,
thinks to himself and looks to his stand. What do you mean by that? I wonder.
just if I was to become just a killing machine.
He smiles. Yourself. You fear? Well, let's see how that plays out. The stand begins to envelop you for a second. It touches you and suddenly... Darling Annie, buried people. Suddenly, everything begins to be surpassed by something, some vision else, someplace begins manifesting around you. You begin to feel different. Your whole body shakes and changes. You are nowhere. Wait, there's two actually. You are nowhere. You are stained with blood. Your clothes are soaked with it. A powerful stench of iron fills your... Blood is everywhere around you. Old, new. You feel disgusted. Absolutely so.
Where are we? What's going on?
I don't know. This is your worst fear. What a sight. You feel your heart pumping. You feel something inside you. This may be your fear, but it feels so real. It feels something so tangible. It feels that one day, inevitably, this will happen. Whatever it happens, you cannot stop it. Whatever you try, it feels something intrinsic to you.
What? I don't. What is this, Brendan?
This is the world. It seems that this is the hell that you will create, huh? I wonder, would I be amidst these corpses? Annie. Annie, I see it now. You might become a useful tool for me. If that's true, if something like this could truly be, you see. What'd you say, Annie?
That
Annie? What do you... As he will begin to do his last... A fist comes through his belly, his abdomen, piercing through it. Suddenly without his abdomen, it's all open and gushing. The entire road begins fading away. Fading into the whiteness of the real, as the illusions and manifestations of the stand begin dissipating. Annie is confronted with a vision. A vision what was happening outside. Let me quickly do a transition. Brendan is gushing of is just gushing blood. Solomon stands next to him, just a fist going through him, and then slowly removing his fist. Brendan begins shaking, his entire body collapsing. Eventually, his skin becomes charred, and he begins to almost wither and scream and convulse. So he stands unmanifest, and suddenly he's on the ground, unmoving. Hey. Hello. Sorry to break this sinful party, but I saw that bad things were about to happen, huh?
Who the hell are you? What are you doing with the bus?
My name is Samuel Solomon, and I see that all of you are... I mean, most of you at least have a lot of sin, which I must cleanse. I'm so deeply sorry. So, tell me, which of you is the worst out of these bunch? I already killed the first one. This bad boy. How much violence has he caused? How much pain?
Don't come close to me, or I'll break her neck. She is grasping Amy's neck with very much force. With much force, let's say.
You see, I mean, I do not like the thought of you killing her. He snaps his fingers. Amy appears. You girl. Well, Amy. Is that correct? Yes. She looks to Amy into the... She looks kind of scared, but she attempts to remain calm at the situation. You aren't half bad, you know. Like the others, but there's still some rotten inside of you. But for now, I'll leave it for later. He pushes her to the side. So, what's it going to be, girl? You just attempted manslaughter.
She is breathing heavily, very nervous. She is frozen in place. She can barely react.
The deer tries to charge at Solomon, but suddenly he turns to face it, and with unbelievable speed begins punching at this deer, punching, destroying flesh very fast, pushing it to the side into the ground. But it keeps moving despite needing to be dead 10 times over.
Okay. Emma is snapping from her paralysis. Uses the power of her stand, Riptide, and makes the block of water where Solomon and his stand should be, and then tries to fucking run away.
As he envelops him in water. Well, I can see you. I can.
Wait, what should I roll for that? Power?
Yeah, just straight up power.
Okay.
You begin to envelop him in water. Suddenly he entirely envelops his dad. Oh fuck, Mr. is dead. We try to envelop him in water, but he stands there for a second, taking a bit of the water. He begins to see if he was trying to speak something, but he just cannot. One night.jpg. He just suddenly appears in front of... Nah. What are you trying to do? Trying to escape from your own judgment?
Emma is going to do a punch rush towards Solomon.
Fly, you fools. You attempt to outpunch Solomon. Is that right?
Yes.
Go for it.
Plus speed. It should be power plus speed. What is her speed? Ooh. All right, so it's gonna be minus. Oh, fuck! No. Wrong.
Coipo, what the fuck is that? Coipo. Okay, you win, Coipo. You kill Solomon. Good job.
No, that the next one is the right one. The 13.
Yeah, games of. It begins to outpunch your stand, eventually punching into Emma itself, pushing her. Emma, you take 6 resolve damage.
Okay, so it should be.
Good lord, this is gonna be this. Billy looks kind of concerned. What's his dad? Amy, Annie, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and Annie grabs Amy's hand and starts running.
You begin to attempt to run, but let me check quickly. Yeah, I mean, let me check. Yes, pretty much. As he begins to see the first inches of feet, you begin to. No, I'm not done with you yet. You see, Annie, you have done great. I think you have done great evil to my men. Those poor souls. They had families, they had friends, and yet you killed them. They never. Such kind people, Dad. What do you have to say about that?
I didn't want to. I promise I didn't want to. I thought I.
Let us see if you have forgiven it. The stand begins to lower its hand. Does he counter it?
Joker's gonna pop up in between them and try to take it.
As the hand lays on Joker. Well, I see that you have some qualms about it. No worries. No worries at all. People generally don't like it. And that is super fine, you know. Not everyone likes to be judged. But that shows that you do not believe, that you do not wish for judgment, or is that just fear? Fear. Fear what you might find.
Fear.
Fear. So, will you allow me, or are we going to do something?
Annie takes a quick look at Amy.
Amy is scared, but she seems to be about on edge. She seems like she's concerned. She's somewhat angry. A range of emotions feel her. She feels like she's about to do something.
Annie just kind of does a small smile to her, and Joker goes away.
He touches you in the head, and okay, let us see. You begin to feel bad. You begin to feel pain, sorrow, some different senses that you cannot truly explain. You take 3. You feel your body shaking and creaking beyond this new weight, this weight of consciousness that you try to hide from. This pain. You feel the sins of your past coming towards you. Roll bravery. Roll that resolve health.
That's just bravery, right?
Yeah, that's just no. Actually, that's bravery D6. Knew it. You pass it. I see. I haven't pushed you far enough for you to accept forgiveness. You only will pain. I need to keep on going further. That might kill you, but that'll be a decision that it's mine to take. Unless you just wish to die like all of them.
Before you even have a chance to answer, something can be heard from around the corner. From around the corner, you see a car coming in with a deadly premonition,
Solomon looks back, dear eyes, as a car comes almost crashing towards him. He vanishes from sight just as the car hits him on the hips.
The car stops inches from your face, just mere centimeters of your face, and from the pilot seat, a window rolls over, and somebody appears. Wait, hold on, I fucked up the options.
There you go.
Oh no, come on. Oh no. I kicked myself out of the Roll20.
Coipo!
I told you something fucked up.
Can you lose the reality?
Cut this part of this session, please. Don't show anybody my shame, or make it even more.
I have macros for it. I do have macros for like choosing between layers. Just because it's so speedy. Coipo, come on.
It's slowly. Okay, it loaded. What
the power of Yes.
Hey, Amy! What if I was? Who the fuck was that guy? I tried to run him over, and then he's. Hey, Emma! What the fuck is good? Annie, stop in front of the car! Keep the car! God damn it, we need to get out! Come on, don't make me repeat myself!
You see Emma shaking as Billy tried to drag it. Come on. Let's just go. Just a few baby steps. Come on.
You made me saw things! Horrible things!
What, baby? Amy, into the car. She jumps into the back seat.
Yeah, Annie jumps in next to
her. As you jump into the car, you see that somebody else was also inside. Oh shit! Not again. Inside the passenger seat.
Oh, where are you? Wait, where is the car?
The car is GM layered.
Why?
I don't know why. Somebody made it a GM layer, not me.
Come on, Cayman.
Yes, of course. But make placeholders plans are all falling into place.
Come on, sweetie. We need to go. Suddenly from behind him, brushing himself off. Okay, that was very close. Okay, you two. Please, perish.
She pushes Billy away.
She takes another punch. She takes another 6 resolve. Plus minus. Buys a big bunch of health. Roll for bravery.
Alright, she will roll for brave. Let's see how brave she is.
You see, more sinners have entered this place. Does she? Oh, that's not how you roll bravery. That's not how you roll bravery.
How do you roll bravery?
5d6.
Okay.
You roll each die. Oh god, it escalates.
Oh,
Oh, it equals, so I don't think it escalates, but anyway. Okay, you succeed next time. Well, this was such a beautiful day, but all of you came to ruin it.
Emma looks at Billy, and in one of maybe her first act of self-sacrifice, she makes Riptide make the 5x5 liquid cube, but in an implosion manner, so that the force may push him into the car.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
As she does that, Billy is flung into the kind of above the car.
Into the car, and Damon, or however it's pronounced, his magical powers makes that the front of the car opens a little bit, just enough for him to get inside. From the top part, this window opens, and he gets inside. Oh shit! Why can't I grab it? He gets inside
between
and,
the two girls, and
yeah.
he's gonna flourish for Solomon.
Yes. All right, so it would be speed and plus power.
Yes, I think yes. Good lord, come on. Come on.
Did the music stop? Oh.
As the car goes for it, you go for it, but suddenly he's on the other side of. Well, good try, lads. God damn it! As they floor into outside view. So it's such a beautiful day outside. The birds are singing. Snow is gently from the sky. Sunshine is just shining against my skin. In days like these, people like you should be straight up burning in hell. Come on, Megalovania, let's end it. Let's follow them after this, guys. Yes!
You son of a bitch! You actually did it! You motherfucker!
You son of a bitch!
If he gets punchy him multiple times, he's unable. She's unable to dodge as each punch comes. Eventually, her body begins convulsing as the thing's crawling on her back.
How
Emma
long?
is dead.
How long have you been sitting on
Dead.
that?
The whole campaign, baby. Let's deal with the other ones right now. Let's seek them out. They won't be able to run forever. Transitioning over to the road. Coipo, quickly grab your pogs. God, this is too many maps. You guys are super right in calling you say that I'm bullshit because this is bullshit.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Annie, what
Oh,
are
wait.
you?
I transitioned to the wrong map. Fuck. There you go.
That's it. I'm quitting the campaign. I'm done. I can't.
No, come on, man.
All right, let us finish the fucking scene. So they are on the road. They are trying to get out of the clearing. Annie, what the fuck? You fucking shit down. Who the fuck was? I'm getting of this. Why? What do you tell us has to fight for you, motherfucker? Why?
He's Solomon. He's some big douchebag around here. I didn't know he had that. Like, I guess the stand, but like not fucking that.
Is your seatbelt on?
Oh, she's not thinking of that.
Her seatbelt, suddenly the seatbelt just goes into her place. Annie, did you do something? Did you do some fuckery to brought us to our death? Did you do something to betray us?
I didn't know that this was gonna happen. Like, I may have, maybe, killed one of his men, but I didn't know this was gonna be the fallout from that.
Shit!
It,
Damon is just bumping his car. He's very angry, frustrated, and scared. This man, however, is very collected and thinking.
okay, boss is dead. Looks back to the car. I'm the new boss. Okay.
Got it.
Sure. What do we do? Billy, he fucking killed Emma. He fucking killed the boss. The old boss. Not the boss, the old boss. What do we do now?
You see Billy's kind of... He pulls out just a single... what's the name? A joint and begins smoking. She's shaking. Okay, calm down. We never fought like stands proper, you know? Always was stealing and robbing normal people and scaring the shit out of them. Never found a stand. That.
Oh, fuck. Annie, you kill one of his guys? Did he have a stand? Fuck. How many of crazy guys like him are here?
There
Oh god,
are
I'm so scared.
a lot of people like that here. But I've met some people that are good.
Your car begins passing through. Solomon is just staring at you, both hands on pockets, just looking at you as you pass him by.
I flip him off.
You continue down the road, and once again there he is, just watching you guys pass through. Oh, I deleted the car.
You made him. Yeah.
Yes.
How is he following us? Annie, what?
He kind of looks, he shrugs, and well, I can do this some other day. Right now, I feel good. He disappears, and the car leaves. Wait. Sorry for the delay. Gonna go to a transition map. As Annie and the gang begin to just going around and attempting to outrun Solomon, whatever he is or they are not really sure. I mean, the party right now knows because because they're going to murder me. Sorry, do you guys forgive me?
I'm halfway, but
Okay.
Okay. I'm grabbing the fucking. Where were they? I forgot. Fuck. I got them.
Everyone on the map. Okay, going back to the thing. Going down the river as running down. Eventually, Samantha reaches a small lodge.
Where am I? Oh, there it is. Okay, so like, where did you learn about wolves?
America.
I learned. Did you hear that annoying song somewhere?
I guess. You wanna go see or do you wanna ignore him? I prefer ignore him.
Let's ignore him. I learned about wolves and all of their spirits from my nana. My nana is how I call my grandmother.
I see.
She was a very wise woman that taught me a lot of things about life, especially about raw fish. It may have come to your attention, but I am some sort of fisherman.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of fish for just a fish hole.
Yes, That is part of the spirit energy that I harness and practice.
So which way is
It
the
helped
bus stop right now?
It's
We are just at the lodge outside of the road. The bus station is just a few blocks from here.
Are those mushrooms?
those are shovels.
Those are shovels. They may appear like mushrooms for a top-down perspective, but I assure you, those are shovels.
What's this? Hey, looks like the place I was staying, just with more TVs.
It looks like a small bar and perhaps fishing lodge.
Oh, cool. No, there's no one here.
There seems to be no one here.
fireplace. There is no fireplace, but the tables are
There
ready.
are heaters. There are heaters all around.
Okay,
The door was unlocked for some reason.
and everything is ready to serve, but there's nobody serving.
America! Stop you right now, maggot!
Again!
Yes, the justice of freedom never.
We went through the exact same way you came here. You don't. You couldn't have seen something you didn't.
Have you seen the bronze plate?
What?
Malay America. No!
What-
no, that is
what-
not his name.
What was his name? I forgot. I know it ended like that.
No, his name. My name is Albertine America.
Oh yeah, Buffalo guy doesn't have a name plate.
Oh, Buffalo Springs doesn't have. It was supposed to
Buffalo
have, but
Spring has one.
No,
I
I can't see it.
it didn't make it visible. It didn't make it visible, Koipo.
I put show nameplate.
You need to put show to players in the advanced tab.
I did.
Oh.
Koipo, stop messing around because I already
Well,
did.
it's gone. Let's keep going.
Fuck. Should I change it or not?
America! He screams.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go. Why is occupied?
Okay.
What is this? It's someone's house. Don't come in here. It's someone's house. Let's not bother them.
It also was unlocked.
This is weird.
It feels oddly empty. Then screams, "Please, for the sake of America!"
What the hell?
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna get the shovel.
Let me grab one too.
You both grab onto shovels.
Can we keep going?
Yes, you can keep going. You enter the scene and Aberdeen America is beneath the plate, seemingly on top of him. There is a slight bleeding coming out of his neck, though it seems to be. Though recently it was being cleaned by perhaps the cloth. Odd. He is screaming, gurgling as his blood is coming out
What the hell?
into the piece of cloth.
He needs to be fed raw fish. Urgently.
You begin feeling an ominous feeling all around you.
What you do, Buffalo?
Buffalo has a shovel stuck in his neck.
What?
To be continued.
Oh, I didn't see the arrow.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, Buffalo has a shovel. And yes, bad things are happening. Ah, God.
Yay.
Yay! Everybody can unmute.
Yay!
So how many plot snags did we all ignore as a whole?
Not that many, actually.
How many what?
Not that many.
Hooks.
Yes.
Okay,
Before we leave, I have one small secret that we all need to see that I forgot to mention.
What do you mean secret, Koipo?
You know, green.
Oh no, don't, Koipo.
No?
Don't worry about
Fuck.
green. For now,
Fuck.
don't worry. Session has ended,
Okay.
nothing's happening. That is a rule.
Okay.
Yes, it's Kermit. Okay, so tell me who's not gonna come in. Start replacing you guys because of Megalovania. Oh lord.
I'm so disappointed.
Why are you disappointed? Why? Why is
Oh, you fucking know why.
What did you expect us to do? Literally, what did you expect?
Oh,
I
what?
expected you to have a little class.
Glass? Me? Come on, I'm the guy that introduced Ando, the policeman. Why wouldn't I just pass the opportunity to make a meme?
Actually, it was I that made the meme. Could have nothing to do with that. If you want to
Turns
kill,
out
kill
it's called
someone,
a secondary ability to retcon bad reveals. It was all just
No.
it was all just a hazy reveal. It wasn't his real stand.
No,
no.
this is no Anna Sui situation where we present him as a girl and we even have a portrait with him as a girl and then we say, oh, must have been my hazy vision. It's not
Good
like
lord.
that. You have to deal with the fact that Megalovania is canon now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm going
none
to
of you
deal
can
with that.
complain about the hierarchy anymore.
Yo, hold
Yes.
up. Are we done for today or?
Yes, we're
Yes.
done. If you want to sleep.
Yeah, I gotta go pass the fuck out. I'm still feeling like shit.
Okay, say
See
bye
you
to
later,
the...
alligators.
I've been going on like
Bye.
2 weeks.